Greetings fam, picture this. A serious power backbone for your home or off-grid space. Something that doesn't just charge your phone or run a fan, but can keep your fridge, essential appliances, maybe even heavy loads alive when the grid goes down. If you're checking out the Delta Pro Ultra, with extra battery, about 12 kilowatt-hours, from the ECOFLOW store, this is the honest breakdown. What works, what to check, and for whom this system makes sense. Here's what you get out of the box and what makes this setup powerful. The core unit, inverter plus battery, gives you approximately equals 6,144 watt-hours, approximately 6 kilowatt-hours, storage. With the extra battery pack added, the usable storage jumps to approximately equals 12 kilowatt-hours. That's enough heft to power many household essentials for hours or even a day, depending on load. More importantly, the unit outputs up to 7,200 WAC, 120/240ths of a volt. That's heavy-duty inverter power, enough to run substantial loads: fridge, freezer, water pump, power tools, heavy appliances, maybe even a small HVAC or a large washing machine, depending on power draw. Thanks to its modular design, the system isn't just a one-time battery. You can expand capacity all the way up to 90 kilowatt-hours by stacking multiple battery packs, if you really need extended backup or want more headroom for off-grid, long outage situations. Charging, recharging is also flexible. You can recharge from the grid, AC, from solar panels, via PV input, MPPT, or even via generator, alternative sources if needed. And because it supports 240 volts output, it's not limited to small gadgets. You can plug in high-voltage appliances too. That power plus flexibility makes this unit a strong candidate for home backup, keeping essential circuits alive, fridge, lights, pumps, some appliances, during blackouts or load shedding. Off-grid living or remote cabins, with enough capacity for daily power needs if paired with solar panels. RV, camping, mobile home use, for powering appliances, lights, small AC or heater, etc., without needing a full generator. Emergency preparedness, as a comprehensive battery plus inverter plus surge-ready power source. But, because I'm being real with you, there are trade-offs and limitations you should weigh before buying. First, size, weight, and portability. This is not a grab-and-go power bank. The inverter unit is fairly heavy and bulky. Battery packs are heavy too. This is a semi-permanent installation, garage, utility corner, RV bay, not something you'll want to lug around casually. Second, cost and expansion complexity. 12 kilowatt-hours gives good backup, but if you want multi-day, full house power or long off-grid stretches, you'll need additional battery packs, costly, plus possibly a proper wiring setup, transfer switch or installation to integrate with home circuits properly. Third, runtime depends heavily on what you power. While 7,200 W output is impressive, heavy continuous loads, AC units, heaters, pumps, EV chargers, etc., will consume battery quickly. So runtime isn't guaranteed, depends on load and usage habits. Fourth, solar recharging dependency for off-grid use. If you aim for extended off-grid or self-sufficient use, you'll likely need a decent solar array plus proper PV setup to recharge the battery. Otherwise you rely on grid or generator input. So, is the Delta Pro Ultra worth buying? From the ECOFLOW store. Yes, if you're serious about energy independence, home backup reliability, off-grid power, RV, mobile living, or emergency preparedness. The combination of high output, expandable storage, 240 volts support, and modular design gives a robust, flexible base that many people rely on when grid power is unreliable. If instead you only need to power small gadgets, phones, laptops, or you want something light and portable, this would be overkill. In that case, a smaller power station or battery pack is probably more practical and cost-efficient. Bottom line, Delta Pro Ultra with extra battery is a heavy-duty, long-term power investment, not just a gadget. If you treat it like a backup system, home power hub rather than just a battery, it can be a lifesaver.